We in the building. We are in the building. We are in the building, my G's. Hey, listen. Listen, dog. Why was Floyd still sharp, man? Hold on, let me get the music right first before we get live. Let me get the music going real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked in.
It's Floyd's time of the day.
My D and my dog Troy King.
It's Floyd's time of the day, dog.
Yeah.
This nigga still sharp out here. It's crazy. I'm sick of this.
Brother, my tree
I'm about
just
to start hating.
everything poet. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugar going. I break it down. I do my history, plus I'm the truth, and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus, I stop you. I'm talking about literally. My shorty, so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got. Hustle hard a lot. Y'all can never take this energy. Nah, writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it, I'll let you see. Rock a koofy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
I know that you mad, cause I got my own clientele, ain't got that bag. You know
Bust
who
your,
I'm talking to.
hey, I'll
boy,
bust
I
your
beat
pack.
your
Chill
ass.
out. Your pack could be busted dealing with me.
I got that bag. Yeah.
You know, I spend this time on these lies, greasing my head, greasing my locks up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. The man known as Floyd. Hold on, we got another one. Scotty. Listen, man.
I want to welcome y'all to Scotty Drippin' too.
His name is Floyd. He's still out here looking sharp.
Scotty Drippin' is a naughty guy. Get your whole scoop of Haagen-Dazs. Y'all ain't eating like it's Ramadan. Earn your stripes like Adidas. Dig like Gucci Taliban. And I'm from the Afghanistan. Hammer on me like the handyman. Chains on me like an avalanche. Squad ball on the all-season. Whole team with the summer camp. I swear no visa. Pinky ring like a damn lamp. And my girl running real slow. Calling at the wheelchair ramp. Anybody got a problem, I address a P.O. box with a damn stamp. Name all in your bitch mouth. Got me feeling like I'm trying it. Guess you boys ain't potty trying. Cause you niggas won't try.
Hey, you don't even need to talk. You don't even need to talk. Floyd going all up to people's guts. Dude was lightweight big. I ain't know Gotti was that big. Pause. Like realistically, he was 180. He was ripped. I was like, dang, Floyd. But considering I've seen Cousin in person. Excuse me, baby. I've seen Cousin in person. And some people you see in person, you'll be like, damn, he could really do this for the rest of his life. That's how good he is. He's so good, there's no way he could ever lose his skills until he get like 65. Yeah, that's just for show. The show is okay. What I'm really talking about is the sharpness of a man's jab, how he executes the jab, how he could just get on his toes and move, how dude was scared to hit him. Like, and I know them punches decently hard because Floyd was 160. Like, that means he a little got more weight on them shots. Hey, listen, he just love boxing, man. Hit my Cash App and the like button. He just love boxing, dog. If you hating on Floyd at this point, you crazy. He literally, like, what else do y'all want? Don't y'all want to be entertained? Don't you want to be entertained, Keishel? The man is in there just playing around, boxing. He's still fast. He's still fast. I didn't even watch it. I watched the highlights. Tossing on you niggas like a chicken nugget. Got a Tina dripping and my shit was flooded. Man, fuck a budget. The comments coming. And the shimmy leaning. Like I'm Willie Beeman. I'm a jury gleaming. I'm a shirt off in here like a fucking heathen. Body. Hey. Floyd is a king. Table eating. Who the fuck is speaking? You stupid ass in the Akron Beacon. In the Akron Beacon. Hey, listen. The gas is on. I've seen the man do things in person. Floyd Mayweather is somebody you cannot deal with. My man was like, dog, he'll beat a lot of people. And welterweight right now, I'm like, listen, bro, it's unreal how good some people can be at things. Listen, he's so good. He got a Mexican lady doing his mitts. Like, he has a Mexican lady doing his mitts. Is you bugging? Is you bugging? Floyd. You can't do nothing with it. His skills is like, I'd rather watch him do exhibitions than watch all these guys. Look at this. That's not Roger up there. That's not Gerald. It's not GT. Listen, he's gonna get what he needs to get done. It's nothing you can say. I don't know what else you want. What else do you want? He really, at this point, oh my God, that catching camera is so crazy. He really just capping at this point on y'all. Watch these catches. Pivot on your nut eyes. Come on, bud. Like, what is you talking about? I gotta get on the mitts. Double stretch right there, double touch. Slip, roll. Man, come on, blood. Like, y'all not, these guys are not training. Shots. Real shots. He's still working from all angles, rolling. I don't like how's he gonna lose? That ain't Roger up there no more. How is he going? Who gonna beat him? Like, come on, bro. He out here acting silly on the mitts. Oh my God. What? That is unreal, bro. Is you serious?
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to boxing on the outside because I feel like the fight game is it's a little crazy right.
See, man, listen. What in your mind do you be talking about? Niggas, you not working like this. Man, listen, he just love boxing, dog. It ain't nothing you can say. Y'all should be grateful. He giving you the lifestyle. You gotta be grateful he giving you. Be grateful he giving you the lifestyle of the Floyd and famous. Be grateful, dog. He's showing you what you gotta do. He's showing you what you gotta do, my G. Skip your world. Shadow box. Get on your mitts. Get on the bag. It's that simple. It's that simple. Get on it. Ain't nothing to talk about. It's time to work. And these guys can't, like, at this point, you should just be hanging around Floyd. Trying to learn I wouldn't even, hey, listen, I was just coach. I was just watching Floyd do an exhibition. He still got moves. I got to go talk to him and figure out how to really do this. I'm about to holler at you in a minute. But I'm gonna have to figure out, talk to Floyd, figure out how I can just be like that for the rest of the duration of the boxing. If that's not your plan, then you're confused what you should be doing. Definitely confused. You're confused on what you should be doing. You gotta be. This ain't gonna be a long live, but you hit the cash app. You gotta be confused on what you should be doing as regarding to how you should box, and just even showing exhibit A, B, C, like my man Jay Electronica. Think about that. He's doing the exhibition, and in the exhibition, he's still sharp, landing jabs. He really doing it. There's no excuse. Ain't no excuses, dog. These cats don't really know what they're doing in the ring. That's all that showed me. It's not like dude didn't have any combat experience. They did 8 2-minute rounds. He could have got his work off. He was reluctant to come inside. Floyd was landing some good body shots too. It's just he's still quick. Like how he releases his jab, that jaw is still sharp. And that's the point where it's like if you really don't know boxing, you don't even know how to, even when you're slower and not your 21-year-old pretty boy self, you still fast enough to land a jab on a 31-year-old man. He was like 16 years older, not 16, like dude was 31, Floyd was 47. 10, yeah, about 15 years older than him. It was correct. Just wanted to make sure. And dude was not really small, that for real. Like even though I know they still ain't got no headgears on, dude was still landing hard. Dude landing a good right hook. I'm like, sheesh, he threw that out. And like this, what you understand when you can't hit somebody and you finally do, it's like you make him. It's not you make a mistake and hit them hard because that's competition, but you already so elusive when you trying to catch them. You just be like, I gotta throw this hard and fast as I can, bang, and then you be tired. When the kids just open them up, pause with the jab, with the jab. You have to open them up with the jab. You have to do that. If you don't do that, pack everywhere. You ain't even got a trip. You ain't got to trip off me. Your pack could be everywhere, buddy. I had tacos today. Lentils, plantains, potatoes, pico. It was crazy. It said, Kishel said, K Rob said, scratch that head movement can get you out of trouble. Earl thought he was going to block his way out of trouble. Then came Bud. First came Hamza bars, then Bud with a lesson. Ha! Facts. They all lessons. They all lessons. Watching Floyd yesterday let me know that these guys can't even use the jab. They don't really know how to use jabs. Somebody got to come to them, or they got to be going forward, throwing hard shots or right hands. I have rarely seen a gentleman or gentlewoman, either or, know how to use the jab as a weapon, snapping it, the hard stick, pause, snapping their head back, busting them up with the jab. As they say, I've yet to see that. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing it. Nobody's doing it in my cash out. Nobody really learning how to set people and bust them up with just a jab. Like that's something that you really put work in to learn, because I'm noticing a lot of people be scared to use the jab and fear coming in and getting hit and counter. I can see it. Like I'm listening to the corners telling them what to do, and they not doing it because they thinking about getting hit. I be hearing it. Then as soon as the guy come to them, they can slip, make a miss, hit them with a combination. But there'd be a dead space where they not doing nothing because they don't want to throw the jab. They don't know how to throw it. And I heard my man Otis Pimpleton, he was coaching and he was saying, you don't try to just land a jab, just keep it in his face. And it's like it's hard to explain that in boxing. It's like, what do we mean keep it in his face? It just mean at least touch his glove with the jab, like snapping it, bang. That way, even though he probably catching it or you hitting his glove, you getting close enough to let him know, hey, listen, the jab is coming out the thing, and I'm getting closer. When this jab start hitting you, it's gonna be punishing you. You're not coming through it. That's the first. You're not coming through that. And if you do, the head is moving. And then you running into more jabs to the body and to the head. That's something you got to really practice and sparring. So a lot of fighters get discouraged with the jab because they don't know how. They don't know about the 10 different variations of it. No, they know how to use all different variations. They don't know how to use it successfully on the opponent's face. They can't gauge the distance between their body and their arm length so they can actually hit somebody with the jab. Because they're too busy doing all these other moves on the mitts instead of just learning how to slip the jab, shoot the jab, catch the jab, shoot the jab, slip some shots, come back with the triple jab. Like that's what that takes time. That takes time. That's why they don't be doing that. Lennox had a long paw jab. Hearns had a Cobra Kai joint. So forth with Sergio. So go. It says so on, so forth. Sergio Martinez, when he flickered, niggas don't watch tape. No, yeah, they don't watch them tapes. That's what I'm saying. You really gotta be understanding how important a jab is and how important landing it is. You just keep touching them with it. They can't get a shot, and then you still sticking them. Boom, 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 boom. And the thing is, when you're using a jab, you're using the hook, the uppercut, you're using all different shots off the jab. They're not going to be able to get in there and do nothing. Hit my appiante. Hit my appiante. They're not going to be able to get in and do anything. Why? Don't know how to land the jab. Like, that John is crazy. You would think in your mind, like, no, they be landing it in sparring, but they really don't. Just be primarily working the jab and sparring. They be doing everything else. It's what it is. Don't nobody be trying to control nobody with the jab and sparring. You're really touching them with it over and over. As you could see what Floyd was doing with his jab, he was kicking it. Spear jab, up jab, jab to the body. He'll definitely be hurt dealing with dude. Still. It is what it is. Dude will still punish you. Floyd first 3 punches versus Canelo was a jab, a hook, a uppie. Paulie called it out. Floyd showing the young blood. We variation gang tonight. Yeah, you gotta have all different types of. You gotta be hooking off the jab, up and off of it. And I mean hooking going to the head and body. Jab, head, body. Body, come up the middle. It's all same hand. Slipping shots. When you slipping shots and countering, and you coming back with the flicker. Letting them know you touching them. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. That's what they be doing. Busting your Pacquiao down. That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta. Some things is easy to realize when you see Floyd doing with such great ease. It's like, man, what? How did he even? I was watching the little highlights. I'm like, dude is still sharp. That's crazy. But like I said, when you see him in person and you see how good somebody can be, you be like, oh no, dude is crazy in there. Dude is crazy. Dude is nuts. Pause. His skills is crazy. He really be doing maneuvers in there. He really be doing maneuvers. I seen him doing. I was appalled. I was like, damn, how is he pulling these? Even when looking at the exhibition, it's like he definitely knows his defense is so sharp. Norman Sr. stated that that's what he wants Norman Jr. to work on, and working behind it, they get boots fight. Why is how? Work on what? Work on the jab? Work on that jab? We talking about Brian Norman Sr. was talking about working on them jabs. If that is correct, of course. Yep, that I'm telling you. People don't know how to land it properly. I'm noticing it look crazy. It look crazy because they don't really know how to land it. They don't really know how to land the jab, dog. I'll be watching like, man, what is he doing? What is he doing? Look buffoonerish. Like I seen it with a couple fighters on the Mayweather card. Like Carmel knows how to land the jab. He been around Floyd for a minute. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be dandy. He has nothing to worry about. These kids is born every day. About time he get ready to scrap. He done been on 50 Floyd cards. See what I'm saying? Like, dude done been on 50 cards already with Floyd Joy. He done been on mad cards already. So I'm like, sheesh. He gonna be experienced. And it really is gonna be hard to beat him because all that big stage and all of that ain't gonna be nothing. Dude been getting work on these cards in front of a lot of people. That's the thing. Ain't no nerves when you're dealing with that. All that nervousness and all that, whatever that talk is, that's not a thing. So it's really it's gonna be crazy because Carmel gonna be decent in there. He gonna be all right. He already sharp. He's staying in the gym. It's pretty much a wrap. And that's what Floyd be trying to tell people. He never gonna stop winning. These kids is everywhere. Listen, these kids is everywhere. And that jab is so important in the game. If you don't be using it, hey, blood, you don't know what you're doing out there. That's what I noticed about Boots and a lot of these kids. They don't know how to. That's the reason why they be having a problem stopping these guys. They don't be knowing how to use the jab on them. Because then they be kind of going. And if you just know how to use a sharp, hard jab, that'll stop them alone. They're not going to be able to get away from the shots. The jab alone, like throwing it hard, it's like you're not going to be able to get away from it. It's just constantly hitting you in the head, especially when you use the spear jab. spear jab a lot, that shit be breaking you down. Steady hitting you in the head. And then that's another thing. A lot of people don't be jabbing the nose. You got to jab the nose. Very important. You have to jab the nose. After you want to bust it, after you bust their nose up. But before you jab the nose, you gotta jab the glove. You gotta give them something to jab. A target. That's why I be telling them just jab the glove. You will find a jab on the face. They're gonna start running into it. Just jab the glove. Keep touching it. So you to keep your range and dictate it. They don't be doing that, and then they be losing their range, and they be looking for their range all fight. That's the first thing I noticed Floyd did when he was out there is keep the jab kicking. That jab be kicking. It don't matter who you is, he putting the jab on you. It doesn't matter who you are. The jab is going on your noggin. Courtesy of the Mayweather Productions, Mayweather Promotions. I seen it yesterday. I was like, sheesh. You just gonna keep that jab on cuz like that? You ain't gonna let dude get in and do nothing? You ain't gonna let him get in and do nothing. He ain't even gonna make it a good exhibition. He just really gonna shut dude out. Have him scared to come in there. It's like, yeah, bud, you can't just beat dude. Even in the exhibition, he not playing with you. I appreciate him showing the craft. Even as an older statesman. I really do, because a lot of older people, a lot of older fighters can't do it because they don't have the faculties. They will be hurt. They will be hurt. They would be hurt. And that's why Brian Norman Jr. got to really be on that jab. That's just one of the things. And they've been showing they sparring and all of that, trying to up the ante. That's just their favorite thing to do now. Fake show some sparring. I'm going to show that sparring when I did this, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. We don't care how much sparring you show. We don't care nothing about it. It means nothing. It's practice. Half of these guys don't even look good at Floyd sparring. I've seen the tapes. I've seen Floyd in person. Once you see Floyd spar in person, you You realize you can die in there. And those are facts. Once I seen Floyd, I realized you got to be careful because you would die in there. Floyd be punching. Seen him spark mad people at his gym. Listen, it don't be pretty. Me and my man Aaron seen him. He really be slicing shit up in there. Y'all have no idea the skill set. If you really haven't seen them guys, they're the greats in person. You have no understanding of boxing for real, because they be so good, it's crazy. Like you literally being there, not being able to do nothing. Especially when you get in there with some people like they got a little more size. Man, you be in there looking crazy. I've been in there. Everything be a struggle. You be in there struggling. You be moving, you get your ass hit. Especially when they bigger and got experience. Oh my goodness. You can't even make a mistake for real. And you gotta be changing your whole way of fighting style up. Like, I want to see Brian Norman Jr. in Boots, but Boots ain't trying to fight him. Did they sign a contract yet? They've been talking about it, saying they want to work. They're coming to Philly. They better get it going. Boots better fight somebody. He better be fighting Brian Norman next. They better negotiate that. Whoever's fight coming first. I think Brian got something in November. So it's just like, what he gonna do if Boots don't get on in November, John? Then Boots gonna turn around and fight somebody at the zone. Somebody doo-doo. Somebody that's not really excuse my language. But to the peers, they would be considered doo-doo. I keep hearing he about to rematch Karen Chuthatzian. Somebody want to explain that? Anybody? Going once? Going twice? Anybody want to explain that? Anybody want to explain why that's a thing? Anybody? There's 15 people in here. Y'all can at least hit the cash app. Y'all ain't even want to explain nothing because they keep talking about him fighting that Karen dude. Is that a true statement? Is he fighting Karen again? Because if he is, what is the point?
In the name of the song. Let's sample this. Do you think that you and your dad can find specific sparring partners to emulate his style, or does that also not matter? That does matter. Of course, you still got to prepare for your opponent. But all I'm going to say is I got somebody who said that hit me out. A very great fighter himself. So if that fight was to happen, I got the best sparring ever to get me ready for it. Man, I already know who that is. Come on. You sparred him before, right? I don't know. Because you said a great fighter. So all you got to do is tell me you sparred him before, and I know who you're talking about. I sparred a lot of people in the past, but I can't even recall that. This guy helped you with help you with some of your name recognition. I can't recall, man. Yeah. Shout out to Bud. That's what's up. That's what's up. Wow. I don't know where you get Bud from. I guess you're a go.
So it's that simple. Rob said it's like Boots calling out Bud. It's the same when Thurman kept saying he wanted Mayweather and Pacquiao, got in there with Pacquiao and got Pac busted. Yeah, he did get that Pac busted in there because that is a fact. That is an absolute fact, sir. He got in there with Cuz and got his Pacquiao busted down. It was crazy. Because I'm like, damn, Pacquiao gonna mess around and get knocked out by Keith Thurman. But then when I really thought about how they both be hopping around, I was like, well, wait a minute. This could be something different. Because they both be moving around, jumping. But Pacquiao got more, they both would be wild with it. I'm like, this is going to be a good one because of those factors. Lo and behold, a man by the name of Keith was moving backwards and got his packet. Which later turned to him, but then he came back. It was a split decision, I think they said. Wasn't it? Wasn't it a split Deontay? Tell me if I'm tripping. Tell me if I'm tripping. Wasn't it a split? It might have been a split. If it was, which I think it was, it still was a hard fight. But we all know who tore the welterweight division to pieces. But that man Keefy, he was in when he was doing it at welter. But all them fights in a row, man, them injuries started to settle in on Keith. That elbow. You gotta be taking proper rest. Not bullshitting. Excuse my language. You gotta take proper rest. You really do. If you don't take proper rest, that's when injuries keep creeping in. Due to the fact that you're not giving your body enough time to heal from the punishment, whether it be through your diet, actions, which is diet. Like that's really the most number one type of thing when you're trying to heal, period. Your food heals the body, herbs. The brain is herbs for the brain, it's herbs for everything. It's said in the book, good books. It says it in the good books. Them herbiantes is good for you. So that's why I'm saying Boots is good. I'm not saying he's terrible, but I'm gonna know how good he is by the next opponents he choose because it's time to get the work. See all that boogeyman talk? Everybody ain't trying to hear that. He's trying to tell y'all. Y'all think these people are the boogeyman and all of this. Ain't nobody trying to hear no boogeyman talk. We not trying to hear it, basically. That's what they're saying. We don't care nothing about who you think you are. We don't care if you think you're the boogeyman. You're not him to us. That's what they're saying. You're not him to us. Where are you? We want the work. Now it's quiet. Now it's quiet. It ain't nobody to fight because you want to be undisputed. Boots was on the thing not sounding too clear because he said that, man, I'm worried about undisputed. I ain't worried about all this other stuff. Well, that's what they're talking about. You said they sent the offer, then you got the offer, then they countered the offer. So now, basically, what we're waiting on is for you to come back with the counter. So y'all can finalize it. Because at the end of the day, they said you're not the boogeyman. They want to work with you. Y'all could say it's cap and all of that. They were saying the same thing I'm saying. Y'all could say it's cap. Y'all could do all that. It doesn't matter. But we telling you we want the work. And then instead of just saying, well, damn, he wants to work. Y'all say, man, he capping, man. He ain't. Nope. They got the belt. They want to unify. They want to unify. That's it. That's it. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Because it's not going to get you nowhere. Because we all know you cap. I don't care who you riding for. We know you cap. Everybody was saying this when Earl was in there. Man, don't nobody want to fight Earl. Yeah, I know somebody who do. I know somebody who does, buddy. He can't wait to get a piece of it. He cannot wait to get a piece. Pause. He's been begging for a little bit of that fish fry work. I told y'all, no, he ain't trying to. Then when it comes time to making a fight, a nigga had all the belts and was just holding. What now? We gotta. Yeah, it's time to get that pack busted. That's what time is for. There is no more running and ducking. It's young people out here and they want some work with you, bloody. They definitely want work with you. They looking for you. They been looking. They looking ass niggas. They looking for him. So let's just go ahead and give it up for the niggas, because they definitely looking to get to work. They definitely want to work. They definitely want to work and they begging for it. They begging for it. Boots keep pump faking. Everyone calling him out on them fake offers. Boots just trying to fight Karen again. And yeah, because remember they was saying Eddie Hearn was saying they offered Stanionis, and Stanionis came, hey, blood, stop running your name about me. Nigga, I took the fight last year. Nothing happened. Stop the cop. That's where that lying gotta stop. That's where that lying gotta chill. Cause now you real clap in the spot. You real clap in the spot. He's not about to do nothing. Everybody run, and now everybody busting your pack. Hey, yeah, no, what's up with the fake offers? Send a real offer. Now they hitting him with, hey, bud, them ain't no real offers, man. Get up out of here. Stop the cap. Now we know who capping. So go sit down. What, yo, man, we sent the offer yesterday. Did you? He said the only fight he's trying to get is Barrios, of course. That man ain't trying to fight nobody. Not trying to fight a soul in there. I told y'all what's going on for the rest of this boxing time. If you don't know what you're doing, you coming out of there. If you don't know what you're doing, don't know what you're doing, you out of there, buddy. Argue with your mama. Ain't nothing to talk about. Why? Dude trying to fight crime. He running around bending. Anybody who he didn't win that belt, the IBF stripped. The IBF is ludicrous at this point. We know it. The IBF is known for doing ludicrous things. We've seen it. We've witnessed it. We've witnessed it now. So now we know. He doesn't have a real belt. He didn't earn it. He didn't fight for it. He didn't beat anybody for the IBF. That's not real boxing. When somebody relinquished the title, two people are supposed to fight for it, the one and the two. Or no, yeah, the one and the two. So I don't want to hear nothing. I said Boots was trying to get work. A man by the name of Brian Norman wants to work with him. We don't know where Boots is at. Everybody busting his pack about these offers. It's fake. They're busting his pack about the fake offers. They're basically saying, hey, Blood, stop acting like you're sending offers out. You're not doing nothing. Stop the cap. You're not doing anything. That's not real. What do we do now? Do we say everybody cap him? No. We see who Boots' next opponent is. We have the IBF. And whoever his next opponent is, we know who he's not trying to fight. And that's just it. Just like when everybody's saying they wanted some work with Tank, he was free to scrap, and nobody wanted to scrap. So now he's on to other things, and there's nothing to be talked about. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. You didn't want to work. We seen you not. We seen you. We heard what you said. You don't want it. They sending real offers. Nobody's even. They listen. Shakur and them ain't even countering. There is no counter offer being had. None of it. Why? Because they don't want to get that counter left hand and a good night. Same thing with Boots. I'm starting to see. A lot of these guys just be kind of nervous. Jose Ramirez at 140, he been laying low. Some real killers out. Mm-hmm. There's some real killers out here. So we trying to see who Boots' next opponent is. Because we know who Brian and them said they trying to work with. Don't we? Come on now. Yeah, we do. And it's just odd now that nobody knows what's going on. And no, we can make the fight. That's what they saying. We can make it. Listen, I want to see it. So they need to make it. That's a fight I need to see. 11-11. God needs you in order to come into the world. Fulfilling God's need is the highest act of love, and only through your love for God can you fulfill the love for others. Mario Barrios is the only guy who sent a real offer. Exactly. Mario Barrios ain't sent no offer. He just had a baby. I'm trying to chill. He trying to chill out. He chillaxing. Brian Norman Jr. and them they sent a counter offer, a real one. They sent that counter. They sent it. They was asking for it. They said, hey, blood, we trying to get work with you. We gonna send this counter back. We'll take it in Philly. We taking the work in Philly if you wanna let us get the work.
I just want my dog.
See what I'm saying? They asking for it. When you gonna get in there and get it? Pause.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
Let us get to work, please. Don't y'all want to see it? Be honest. Don't you want to see it? I don't even care to see the Bud and Boots. I want to see Boots and Norman. Now, the consensus in the ongoing true narrative is that everybody want to see how far Bud can go with the undisputed, the real boxers at 54, maybe 60. The casuals want to see him in Canelo. The realistic guys, they're looking to see Boots and Brian Norman. So what we gonna do? What we doing, buddies? What we doing? What Cuz doing? Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet about Boots, I see. Bud just needs to stay away from Canelo. Yeah, that's not a like the days of you thinking you could just box him and do all of that. That's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not. You just can't box Canelo successfully for 12. Caleb Plant tried to do it and he got mad size on him. It didn't work out to his advantage. It didn't. Did it? Did it work out to his advantage? It didn't. And that's my point. Now where we at with it? Because these things not working out to your advantages because you thought you was going to box your way. But that it don't work like that. You got to have the skills for the bills, for the presentments. slipping, catching, rolling, pulling, changing levels, getting up under, which is basically squatting, bending your knees. Yeah, I don't see a lot of fighters using those arrays of defense. All levels is what they're trying to say, which is basically there is no levels of defense. Defending is something that encompasses all levels of stopping, neutralizing, and making punches ineffective or non accurate. So at this point, it's just defense encompasses more than just one thing. We all know that. But if you don't have it, you're not about to do nothing with none of these real guys. You neutralize their power or nothing. They're gonna be walking through you. So the bug can be in there. I mean, you could just think you're gonna box all you want, but Canelo's defense coming forward is impeccable. He don't be getting hit. Man, you can literally count how many times Canelo was hit. And that's Triple G, Cotto's brother. Man, Canelo be getting hit, but he ain't been hit like that. And that's another thing, like, but I will have to be willing to stay in the pocket. And you don't want to do that with a bigger man because you really beating on a heavier man. That's going to make you tired. Pause. And he hitting you back. And if you got defense and missing shots on top of tying him up, like all of that, man, that stuff make you tired. It's a conglomeration of different skill sets and things you do in the ring. But when you're the bigger man and have these things, it's hard for a smaller guy to come up and beat you because a good big man beats a good little man. No matter what, how you say it. Excuse me, them is the rules of pugilism. Y'all had enough? Pause. Hit my cash app. Y'all had enough? Y'all had enough. Sweet Science report said, "Is you all right, Bobby?" Yeah, he's pretty all right. He's saying Buzz should stay away from Canelo when he should. All that boxing, that's just not, that don't work like that. He's not going to hurt Canelo. It is what it is. I know what you think, but if you boxed before, you would know that's not a competitive fight because he's just too strong with all the attributes that Bud has: speed, defense, and he's fighting at higher weight classes. That's like saying you would think Bud do good against Bivol. No. No, no, no. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, sometimes, but he do be taking the full impact of some shots. Some shots. That's the thing with Canelo. You cannot take any. You can't take any shots. That's one thing with Canelo you do not want to do is to be taking any shots. Mm. You don't want to do that. He never had to stick to a game plan to the extent he had to stay sharp. He showed discipline in the postal fight, and he definitely do that. Most definitely. Most definitely he do that. You can show all the discipline you want with Canelo. He's just a heavier, bigger puncher with defense. So you could be Bud. You could if you're not Bud at 175, then it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Remember, people who fight at those weights, they lose weight to get to there. Bud will have to maintain the weight and eat up. Real talk. Said had postal pick. It says pick this shot so carefully in the fight. Had postal all effed up in workplace huge left hand when it counted where it counted, breaking postal's confidence and rhythm. Bobby like, but you can't move around all 12 with the extra weight while taking heavy shots. That is a fact, and while punching on the heavier target, it slows you down. And you're not gonna be hitting the target because Canelo defense, he gonna be constantly putting pressure on you. So no, it's not gonna really work. He don't constantly put pressure on you. That's what we're saying. That's what we saying, man. Hit the cash appy.
Wow!
Hit the cash appy.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Why? Bars is flying out the sky. We just seen Floyd Mayweather with a Mexican lady doing his mitts. Uncle Roger, the Black Mamba, she be over there doing his mitts now. Really touching. Pop, 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 pop. Listen, Floyd is crazy. These guys ain't nothing like him. Says, have we seen anyone come even close to showing what Bud can do or what he can do when he has to be on his feet. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather. Pack busted. Yes, we have Floyd Mayweather, Terry Norris. Who else you want me to name? Sugar Ray Leonard, Aaron Pryor. Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather. Yeah, he know what he doing in there. Listen, we in the season of subject. It's not what you think or what you affirm, it's who's doing the thinking or affirming. Are you human or divine being? Think as a divine Floyd. Get your boxing skills together, because if not, your Pacquiao will be all over the place. Hit the Cash App. We'll be breaking down some technical things later on. Warn yourself.